Hello everybody and welcome to Clear Path Guidance and Tarot. I have time to do another one tonight. I'm really excited about this one. Somebody asked for Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. So I like these two and I'm just like, this will be the exciting one to do. Now, when I think about Blake and Gwen, I get the same vibe as Jennifer Lopez and Alexander Rodriguez. These two are sparky. They're different. They are very different. So Blake is country, Gwen is pop, or whatever you want to call her music, right? But her music is far out there compared to his. It's always been very pop, and I remember her back in the 90s when that's when she made it big with No Doubt. And I would watch them on The Voice, but never really thought much of them ever getting together. She was married, he was married, he had just got married to Miranda. Miranda, was it? He had just gotten married to Miranda, and she was with her husband forever and had 3 kids. All right, so I feel like Blake just loves this woman to death. It's like his heart skips a beat when he sees her. And like, you see how I'm smiling and I'm beaming? Because that's how I feel he is when he's around her. Like, I don't feel like this woman drags him down and is a black cloud over him, or is naggy. None of that. Like, it's almost like he feels quite lucky that they're together. You know, she's very intriguing to him. And there's something about her that is so interesting and different that like even if they have nothing in common, the fact that he's so, I don't even want to say attracted, because he is attracted to her, they're attracted to each other, but it's something in her personality or something in her, I don't know how to explain it, like in her spirit or in her soul, that he recognizes. And I just feel like he really loves her. Like, okay, same with Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. I called it that they were going to get married soon. I did a reading on them in January, and I think they got engaged like in March. So a couple months later. I'm trying to get the lighting right here. Maybe that's a little bit better. So I get the same sort of a vibe. This is going to be like, this is hot between the two of them in every way. It's like they can sit and talk and emotionally connect, physically connect, mind, body, and soul. I think about these two, and it's like the 2 of Cups. So I don't think there was any funny business going on before. I don't think there was. When they were both on the Voice, because I don't know who's on the Voice. I don't know if he's still on it or if she's on it. I don't know. I mean, they always seem to be alternating. Like there seems to be like the guy from Maroon 5 is the only one who seems to be the only one that's there all the time. But again, I haven't watched it lately. So I really get a guy that really loves a girl. And I really get a girl that really loves, that the man loves her so much, because it's like every woman should have this, where the man is head over heels for the woman. It's like, this is my woman, and wants to protect her, and she loves that protective feeling that she gets from Blake. I feel that they give each other the independence that they need, the freedom, but they come back to the same thing. Whether, I don't know if they're living together. Again, I don't follow celebrity. I hear in there who's together and who's seeing who and that kind of a thing, but I don't know if they're at the point where they're living together or anything like that. I know she's got 3 kids, and I don't know if he has any children, but I just feel like they at the end of the day, they can come together and be who they are, outside of what's going on in the real world, even though he's country and she's pop, or she does whatever you want to call it. But I feel that they're just, even though that they're different, it's like they understand each other. They connect on a lot of levels. And he loves her very much. He loves her very deeply. I would say that these two will be together too, forever. Kind of like, I just feel that they're together. Whether they get married or not, I don't know. But I feel that this is going to be a very long-term relationship. This isn't fly by night. You know how you get some celebrities and singers that get together and then they like kind of go their separate ways after 2, 3 years or 4 years. And that's pretty deep. I feel like this is some pretty deep stuff going on here between the two of them. And everything else, like going through life, like as they go through life, the kids will be gone and then the grandkids will come. And I feel that they will still be that rock. They'll still be there whether they live together and they're in a committed relationship in that way, or if they get married. I don't know if marriage is in the future for these two. I feel that just being together and being committed is enough for both of them. Because see, she was with another singer. I forget what his name is. He's a good-looking boy, that one. I want to say like Gavin or something like that. But I think she was married to him for a while. And so I don't think she's ready for marriage yet. And I don't feel he's ready for marriage. And I don't feel that they're going to be ready for marriage for a long time. But I do feel that they are committed. Just like married people, I feel they are very committed. If they get married anytime soon, I'll be surprised. I mean, he might pop the question and they won't actually set a date for a long time, but they'll have that, that sort of official sort of a commitment. So, I feel that he loves her to death and she laps it up. And she's not, taking advantage of him or anything like that, but I just really feel that she loves every second of it. And I feel that they work together well. Like, I don't know if they sing songs or if they entertain together, but I really feel that they entertain really nicely. They can be on the stage and they can sing together or entertain together, and you can feel that vibe between the two of them. All right. So I think this is a really nice couple, even though there's a little bit odd, because usually you get a country singer with a country singer or a rock star with another rock star, but and I think they like to learn from each other. Even though he is a country star or a country singer, he wants to know what her world is like, what it is like in the pop world. And it's like she wants him to she wants to experience what it's like in the country world. So she's very open to wanting to know what his life is all about. And, again, it also reminds me of like Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra. Like they want to, like, when I think about Nick Jonas, it's like he wants to know everything about her because he just loves her so much. I feel the same thing here. They want to know everything about each other. And in the music and what it's like, what was your experiences? This was my experience, and just learning that way. All right. So I think it's a really nice couple. I think they'll make it. I think this couple will really make it, and they will stand the test of time. So let's see what the cards say. All right. What are the energies between Blake and Gwen? Blake and Gwen. She's a little bit edgy. I don't think she's anything like, Lady Gaga or some of those other edgy, more like edgier than what he's used to. So I don't know what Miranda, I don't know what her last name was. I don't know what Miranda was like, but she was also a country singer, and she was very like a typical country singer, where even though Gwen is a pop singer, she wasn't a typical pop singer. She was different. She was a little bit edgy, but not really edgy. She'd have odd, like really weird costumes and, things like that, right? And wore her makeup different and had her hair like different, So he kind of likes that about her. It's different to him. All right, what are the energies between Blake and Gwen? Blake and Gwen. 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 All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is a work card. I don't know if it's because they met at work or they're working on this relationship, but you can see this person focused on the pentacle. All 7 are hung up, working on the last one. The Eight of Pentacles is about mastering something. I believe it is mastering this relationship that they're working on, that they have. All right, their focus is on this. Okay, now we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is about patience. It's kindness. It's about family. Again, there's the pentacle that they're holding, but this is again about jobs, money. It's where they met. It's what they do have, that common ground is music and working together. I don't know if she's still on The Voice. All right. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So the Knight of Cups represents offering. The Knight of Cups is a Prince Charming. It's romantic love. It's also about proposal. Okay. Let's see what his birth date is. Lord help me if I get this wrong. Blake Shelton's birth date. June 18th. Is he a Cancer? He might be a Gemini, hey? He's 42. I think he's a Gemini. Gwen Stefani. I bet anything she's a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I don't know. Maybe I'm guessing wrong. Birthday. She's sparky. Oh, October 3rd, so she's a Libra. So she was born in 69. She's older than him, hey? Geez, you would never know it. He's 42, she's 40, she'll be 50. So she's got 8 years on him. I thought, you know what, honestly, I always thought that she was much younger than me. So she's only 1 year behind me because I was born in 68. She was born in 69. I always thought for some reason she looks good for her age. So I always thought she was like late 30s, very, very early 40s. I always thought he was older than her because she just looks really, really good for her age. So for some reason I thought she was quite sparky. Like I felt she was a Sagittarius, or, you know, she was an Aries or a Leo, but I mean, you can't just go by one sign because there's like I've said before, there's like the rising, there's the sun, and then there's the moon, right? So she could have some Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo in her in another way. So, all right, what does Blake feel for Gwen? What does Blake feel for Gwen? What does Blake feel for Gwen? Blake feel for Gwen? All right. So there's the Seven of Cups, which is about, to me, this talks about head in the clouds, very dreamy. You know, this is about when you can't concentrate, you can't think of anybody else but that person. All right. So this is about just kind of like your head in the clouds. You know, that honeymoon stage. I know that they've been going out for a while now, but that's how he still feels about her. All right. And then we have the Five of Swords, which is typically, you know, it's typically a relationship where someone wins, and you can see these people here, like this person is winning. I feel he's defending her. Like this guy will do what it takes to like win her honor, or, you know, you can see here he's battled to get to where he is to be with her. So I feel that he will defend and protect her. And then there's Temperance. And this is about balance, harmony, self-control, moderation. There's a lot of balance and harmony here between the relationship between the two of them. All right. And what does Gwen feel for Blake? 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 It's a very nice partnership. It really is. What does Gwen feel for? All right, so we have the Sun, the luckiest card in the deck. It's about material happiness. It's a joyous outcome. She feels just happiness and joy around him. All right, this is the happiest, luckiest card in the deck. What does she feel for him? There's transitions here, all right? I feel that this is big changes, it's endings, it's rebirth, letting go, moving on. It's like she felt that there was a big change, like a change in her, a change in her life, this transformation. Like this man is good to her, all right? I feel like her other husband, was it Gavin or something like that? I feel he was somewhat immature. I felt like she was the one who had to like make decisions, and he was immature and he was a little bit younger, more selfish. Blake isn't. Even though he's younger than her, he's very mature and he's not selfish. What does she feel for him? There's the Nine of Wands, and this is about persistence, pushing the boundaries. It's moving forth. She will do whatever it takes, I believe, to be with him. She will, like usually typically in a tarot deck, this guy's looking pretty beat up but keeps pushing forward, even though she may have felt somewhat beat up or somewhat, you know, like she'd been through the mill with her last husband. This is with Blake. She will keep pushing forward. And whatever it takes, she will push the boundaries as well, and she will defend and do whatever it takes to make it work. Not that it takes a lot, but I feel that they're both very committed and very in love with each other. So, all right, everyone, that's your reading on Blake and Gwen. And I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'd like to thank you guys again for watching. And if you'd like to get a private reading, please email me. It will be on the bottom of the video, and I will email you back as fast as I can. All right, thanks again, everyone. Bye-bye.